Hello, second grade. We have been working on multiplication and division in real world. Okay, how do we use those skills now that you're memorizing them and you understand what they mean? When do we use it? Well, like I told you, Mrs. Cantrell and I use it all the time. I bet your parents and family members do too. Ask them. Say, when did you use multiplication this week? Or when is a time you might use division? I bet they do it all the time. I bet they use it at the store. I bet they use it when they're trying to get things for a project at work. Trust me, multiplication and division, it's everywhere. Okay, so we've been practicing it in the real world. So here are some more word problems we can work on. Let's say that Miss Quinn bought 5 dolls. Love it. And let's say that each doll cost $5. How much money did she pay? Okay, so let's think about what we heard in that story. So we heard Miss Quinn. So we've got Miss Quinn. She has 5 dolls. And we heard that word each again. Each doll costs $5. If you can figure this out on your whiteboard, figure it out. 5 dolls, so otherwise think about it. I have 1 doll, 2 dolls, 3 dolls, 4 dolls, 5 dolls. Each one is $5. So I have 5 groups of 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, $25. Great job. Okay, we're warming up. We're warming up. What about, how about we have a box and it can hold 8 crayons. All right, so I just heard that there's a box, I'm thinking about it, and it can hold 8 crayons. Okay. How many crayons can 5 of these boxes hold? Okay, so 1 box can hold 8. How many boxes do we need? The question is, how many boxes, or excuse me, how many crayons will we have if we have 5 of these boxes? Well, right now I only have 1. If you're not sure, one of them has 8. Draw it. It says we're going to have 5 boxes. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. And each one's going to have 8. It can hold 8 crayons. So what is my equation? Don't just tell me the answer. Show me your work. When a teacher says that, they mean write the equation. Okay? They mean, what did you do to get that number? Did you just say, oh, I think it's 3? Then I don't know what you were thinking or how you came up with that. So show me what you did. You said, oh, I have 5 boxes of 8. Each one is 8. And then figure out how much that is. 5 times 8 is 40. So we could have 40 crayons in these 5 boxes. Okay. Let's say that who do we have else out there? Miss Nora? Okay, Miss Nora, let's say that she has 30 parakeets. I don't know why you have so many birds. Okay, I hope you're going to release them back into their habitat. Okay, but let's say you have 30 parakeets and you decide to have 5 parakeets be in each habitat because you're going to put them back in a habitat. But they can't all 30 be in the same spot because they'll be fighting for the same food. Okay, so you're a good person. You're releasing these parakeets out into the wild, but you're going to release them into different spots. So you have 30 parakeets. I heard that number. And you're going to release those parakeets into groups of 5. You're going to keep 5 of them together like a family. How many places are you going to have to go to release all 30 of these parakeets? They're in groups of 5. Well, here's one group of 5, but I need to keep going until I get to 30. So I can release 5 of them over here. That's 10. 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so how many places did she have to go to? How many habitats? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She had 30 parakeets, and she split them up. She divided them into groups of 5. There were 5 in each group. So how many places could she take them? Well, how many groups would that be? That's going to be 6 groups. So we need to go to 6 different places. So this is an example of when you'd have to use division. All right. Let's do one more. How about if all of you, put up your fingers, if all of you have 10 fingers. Okay, so I heard the number 10. I'm going to put that up here. I'm not sure what to do with it yet. Everybody has 10 fingers, and we have 6 students in this group for 2nd grade. There are 6 students. How many fingers are there all together? Now, again, don't just shout out an answer at me. Don't just be like, blah. I need to know how you figured that out. So write down an equation right now. How many fingers is that all together? Well, are we taking 10 fingers and splitting them up? Or are we counting up groups of 10 fingers? Okay, we're counting up, so we're going to be multiplying. 6 students, so we have 6 groups, and they all have 10 fingers. 6 groups of 10. Well, that one's, we can count by 10s, right? 6 groups of 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. That's going to be 60 fingers. Okay. So this is just another chance to practice some of those word problems. Okay. So you can go on to, let's see, you can go on to pages 50 and 51. Let's see, 46, 47. There are lots of chances. Again, flip through your book, your workbook, because I know we jump around. We don't just go in order. Pick the pages that feel like they might be a good fit for you. Look at all these word problems. I see some on page 58, 59. Again, Lane, if you don't have your workbook, go on to Prodigy, go on to Reflex. You can go on to Khan and just search for word problems for multiplication and division, and let's practice them. And again, if you want a challenge, here's another challenge problem for you. How about 53 times 7? 53 times 7. That means I have 7 groups of 53. So maybe I'm organizing, let's say, a marathon. Okay, Miss Lane, your parents love to run marathons. Let's say they're organizing everybody into groups of 53 for some reason so that they're all not running at the starting line at the same time. So you'll have to see. But how many people is that all together? Let's start. Go over here. 3 times 7 first is 21. I can't put 21 down here. Only one digit can go down here. The 10s have to go up here. What's 5 times 7? I'm going to do that first. 35. And then we have 2 more 10s. So 35 10s, 36, 37. That would be 371 people. It's a lot. Okay? Keep challenging yourself. I'll see you soon.